Do short theme song intro. Hello, welcome to Left of the Box News Bites. A positive update? I'm Sandy. Oh, wait, that's not the update. That's always been my name. Before I tell you the update from my last video, please hit the like and subscribe button to update the algorithm and help my channel get noticed. The update is as follows. Yesterday, an announcement was released that the government has done a complete turnaround regarding the net versus gross mistake they made with the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, CERB. Now the people who collected CERB whose income was over $5,000 gross but under $5,000 net will no longer have to pay back the up to $14,000 they collected, and those who have paid back part or all of it will have the benefit returned to them. This is fantastic news, and I would like to take full credit for the government's change of heart. Someone in the top ranks must have seen my last video. Or the universe just wants to poke fun at all the hard work I put into researching and making that video just to say most of my opinion is now irrelevant and my anger is unwarranted. And the fact that this change comes a week after a proposed class action lawsuit was filed, one the government most likely would have lost, probably has something to do with it as well. And thankfully, the government isn't enthusiastically fighting this lawsuit the same way they do with Indigenous peoples' claims. An article from the National Post states, now self-employed Canadians who applied and received up to $14,000 in CERB payments in 2020 despite not meeting net income eligibility criteria will not be forced to repay the money. Furthermore, those ineligible self-employed recipients who have already repaid some or all of the amount to the CRA will most likely be able to contact the agency to reclaim it once again, so long as they meet all of the program's other eligibility criteria, sources say, adding that some final details were still being ironed out as of Monday evening. The decision is likely to create a major sigh of relief among those self-employed recipients who were facing a claim of up to $14,000 from the federal tax agency, as well as advocates who have argued that the clawback should be canceled because the error was caused by confusion from the government. Now to be nitpicky. I'm concerned how in every paragraph of that statement it says self-employed, which to my untrusting eyes indicates there are people they are trying to leave out of this forgiveness. People on disability who took CERB and had their benefits clawed back still won't be helped. People who understood at the beginning that it was net income and not gross, so didn't apply for CERB, are now being kicked in the teeth for doing the right thing as they have missed out on $14,000 they most definitely could have used. A way to have avoided all of this was simply to send $2,000 to every adult per month, no means testing, no strings attached, including everyone on disability, because God forbid that for a few months we live in regular poverty and not dire poverty. Just so you know, the $14,000 people received on CERB over a 7-month period is the same amount of money people on Ontario Disability receive for the entire year, plus or minus slightly for other provinces. Speaking of the strings, the government has also stated on the Canada.ca webpage that for 1 year there will be no interest on the taxes people owe from collecting the benefit. In addition, today, the Honourable Diane another name I have no chance of pronouncing correctly unless properly coached, Minister of National Revenue, announced that the Government of Canada will provide targeted interest relief to Canadians who receive COVID-related income support benefits. Once individuals have filed their 2020 income tax and benefit returns, they will not be required to pay interest on any outstanding income tax debt for the 2020 tax year until April 30th, 2022. This will give Canadians more time and flexibility to pay if they have an amount owing. Additionally, any CRA-administered credit and benefits normally paid monthly or quarterly, such as the Canada Child Benefit and the Goods and Services Tax Harmonized Sales Tax Credit, will not be applied to reduce individuals' tax debt owing for the 2020 tax year. Canadians are strongly encouraged to file their tax returns by the filing deadline to ensure that their benefit payments continue without interruption. An important point to put under the quick facts, which should have been made clear from the beginning. Like employment insurance, EI benefits, the COVID-19 emergency and recovery benefits, including similar provincial benefits, are taxable. Although 10% of the benefit amount for the three Canada Recovery Benefits, CRB, CRCB, and CRSB, is withheld at source, many emergency benefits, including CERB and the CESB, the student version, did not withhold tax at source. Today's announcement will give those Canadians who owe any taxes as a result of accessing these benefits more time and flexibility to pay these amounts. To continue my nitpickiness, many people who collected the benefit live in poverty and any debt can be a struggle to pay off. There is no guarantee the economy will greatly improve over the next year or that the same jobs will come back once, or if, the pandemic is under control. Please do not hold these people responsible for the mistakes the government made. Overall, this is good news, and the relief some people must be feeling now can't be overstated, and I'm truly happy for them. As I'm skeptical of the government, and this sounds a little too good to be true, I'll be keeping my eye on this story. Until then, credit where credit is due. Justin Trudeau, thank you for doing the right thing. A lot of mistakes were made during the implementation of CERB, but to be fair, no program starts perfect and the intent was good, and there seems to be an honest effort to correct some of the mistakes. In my last video, I said I would consider not thinking of you as a piece of CERB. Should you fix this now instead of making it an election campaign promise? And I will continue considering it, so long as you do the following list of things, which includes, but is not limited to: stop selling weapons to Saudi Arabia. Stop trying to procure an armed drone fleet. Stop supporting pipelines. Return the vaccines you took from stockpiles intended for less wealthy countries. Provide clean drinking water to all Indigenous peoples. Universal basic income tied to the cost of living. Electoral reform, as previously promised. Green New Deal. Increase taxes on wealthy and corporations. Full comprehensive medical coverage. Nationalize all long-term care homes. And free poutines for everyone. In the comment section, please leave words and encourage people to subscribe to my channel so I can continue speaking truth to power. I could have had this video out last night had I had proper lighting equipment. Become a Patreon so I can shoot video in the dark. Link in the description box below. If you are new to my channel, please check out all of my videos and give them a like or a dislike, preferably a like. I haven't had my Twitter account suspended yet, so please follow me there. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. I'm Sandy, wishing your tomorrow is better than your today.